Well, this is the biggest feeding that I have ever given my red wiggler worms. I know they can consume it, but I'm going to see how long it takes. This stuff was frozen and now it's thawing out, so that way it will break down a lot quicker and the worms will be able to consume all the bacteria a lot sooner. And I also have some eggshells that I threw in a microwave for about 3 minutes, and they're really fine, so that will help control the pH balance. And also with this stuff, it's going to cause a lot of liquid. A lot of people call it the leachate, but I'm going to put a lot of paper in here to prevent all of the moisture to consume on the bottom of my bin. So now let's go look at the red wiggler worm bin. Well, hello. Last week I fed my worms some lettuce and I added some outside worm bins into this bin so that way there was more worms in the bin to help with the food process. So let's take a look before I feed them and see what's going on. Looks like all of the lettuce that I fed last week is gone. There's a lot of worms in here. What I was saying previously about leachate, it's the worm tea. And a lot of people think it's the castings that cause it, but most of the time if you overfeed your worms, you cause it to have too much liquid. So it's not always worm tea, but the castings can produce the worm tea for you. I don't know how to do it. I have never did it, but there are other videos and worm farmers that make the worm tea, so check them out and see. But I'm going to do a little fluffing real quick. So let me get ready to add all the food scraps. There's a lot of castings in here. I might have to do this before the winter gets here. If not, I'm just going to push them to the side and wait till next year and then go from there. But let me go ahead and add the paper, the bedding. These eggshell cartons are definitely going to help with the moisture. Yeah, I'm not even going to wet it down. I'm just going to add, like I said, the food scraps on top, and that will cause this to dampen. And then the worms will be able to come over here and start consuming this bedding and the food scraps. Like I said, this was frozen. Try to break things down so they can get in there. Help to devour it a lot sooner. If you know anything about worm tea, put it in my comments. Let other viewers know, because like I said, I am not a huge person with the information that knows everything. So if you have made worm tea, let me know in the comments box. Got a few cucumbers I'm going to throw in there too. And like I said, this is the most I've ever fed my worms. So let me get this set up. Got to add some more bedding on top. Cover it up. And I fed the left side We'll come back in about a week just to see how much food scraps are left. When it comes to worms too, if you do overfeed them, you can have more problems with the moisture and your worms could drown, or the bin could get too hot and your worms could die. So that's why you should always feed one side, or other people used to do like a corner section and stuff, just keep rotating it around, which will allow your worms to move and get out of there. They don't come back and consume the food scraps. So I'm going to come back in about a week just to see how everything's going. I'm going to cover this up again with some newspaper, and then we shall go from there. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the box below. You guys have a great day. Bye.